Claire, and back at it again with another educational video. I will be your presenter for today, and as you can see by the title below, you already have an idea on what will be our discussion is. But before we proceed to that, let me show you the clip about it. The clip that I have shown you are examples of hydrometeorological hazards. These are phenomena of atmospheric, hydrological, or oceanographic nature that may cause loss of life, damage to property, injury, services, social economic disruption, and environmental damage. Examples of these are tropical cyclones, which is also known as typhoons and hurricanes. This includes floods, flash floods, thunderstorms, heat waves, droughts, coastal storm surges, and cold spells. I only chose one topic, and that is thunderstorm. We will gonna be talking about thunderstorms. So what do we mean by thunderstorm? Thunderstorm is a storm with lightning and thunder. It is produced by cumulonimbus clouds, usually with gusty wind, heavy rain, and sometimes with hail. Now we will be discussing about the causes of thunderstorms and how does it form. Thunderstorms are formed when warm moist air rises into cold air. The warm air becomes cooler, which causes moisture called water vapor to form small droplets by a process called condensation. If this happens with large amounts of air and moisture, there is a big tendency that a thunderstorm can be formed. Now that you know on how a thunderstorm is formed, let's proceed to the basic ingredients on how to make it. These are thunderstorms, unstable air, and lift. You need moisture to form clouds and rain. You need unstable air that is relatively warm that can rise rapidly. Finally, you need lift. This can form from fronts, sea breezes, and mountains. There are also different types of thunderstorms. There are 4 types of thunderstorms, which are single cell, multi-cell, squall line, and supercell. The first type of thunderstorm is called the single cell thunderstorm, or you may call it popcorn convection. These are small, brief, weak storms that grow and die within an hour or so. They are typically driven by heat on a summer afternoon. Single cell storms may produce brief heavy rain and lightning. The second type of thunderstorm is also called the multi-cell thunderstorm. It is a common garden variety thunderstorm in which new updrafts form along the leading edge of rain-cooled air or gust front. Individual cells usually last 30 to 60 minutes, while the system as a whole may last for many hours. Multi-cell storms may produce hail, strong winds, brief tornadoes, or flooding. The third type of thunderstorm is called the squall line. It is a group of storms arranged in a line, often accompanied by squalls of high wind and heavy rain. Squall lines tend to pass quickly and are less prone to produce tornadoes than are supercells. They can be hundreds of miles long but are typically only 10 or 20 miles wide. The last type of thunderstorm is called the supercell. It is a long-lived, greater than 1 hour and highly organized storm feeding off an updraft or a rising current of air that is tilted and rotating. This rotating updraft is as large as 10 miles in a diameter and up to 50,000 feet tall and can be present as much as 20 to 60 minutes before a tornado forms. Scientists call this rotation a mesocyclone when it is detected by the Doppler radar. The tornado is a very small extension of this larger rotation, and most large and violent tornadoes come from supercells. After discussing the 4 types of thunderstorms, let us now proceed to when thunderstorms most likely to occur. Thunderstorms can occur a year-round at all hours, but they are most likely to happen in the spring and summer months and during the afternoon and evening hours. Have you ever wondered how many thunderstorms can occur every day? It is estimated that there are 1,800 thunderstorms that can occur every day across the planet. It is stated that thunderstorms are made out of lightning and thunder. Lightning is a bright flash of electricity produced by a thunderstorm. All thunderstorms produce lightning and are very dangerous. If you hear the sound of thunder, then you are in danger from lightning. Lightning kills and injures more people each year than tornadoes or hurricanes, between 75 to 100 people. What causes a lightning? Lightning is an electrical current. Within a thundercloud way up in the sky, many small bits of ice or frozen raindrops bump into each other as they move around the air. All of those collisions create an electric charge. After a while, the whole cloud fills up with electrical charges. The positive charges, or protons, form at the top of the cloud and the negative charges, or electrons, form at the bottom. Since opposite attracts, that causes positive charge to build up on the ground beneath the cloud. The ground's electrical charge concentrates around anything that sticks up, such as mountains, people, or single trees. The charge coming up from these points eventually connects with the charge reaching down from the clouds, and lightning strikes. A thunderstorm is also composed of thunder. Thunder is caused by lightning. When a lightning bolt travels from the cloud to the ground, it actually opens up a little hole in the air called a channel. Once the light is gone, the air collapses back in and creates a sound wave that we hear as thunder. The reason why we see lightning before we hear the thunder is because light travels faster than sound. How far away can you see a lightning and hear a thunderstorm? With those distant thunderstorms, the lightning bolts can be seen as much as 100 miles from us, depending on the height of the bolt, the clarity of the air, and our elevation. Thunder, in comparison, has a much shorter range of detection, usually less than 15 miles in a quiet rural setting and under 5 miles in a noisy city government. Can we tell how far away a storm is? Yes, we can. Next time you see a storm, count the number of seconds between when you see the lightning and hear the thunder. Take the number of seconds and divide it by 5, and that will tell you how far away the storm is. For example, if you counted 10 seconds between the lightning and the thunder, the lightning is 2 miles away. Here are some of the things that you need to know that is related to thunderstorms. First is the hail. A hail is created when small water droplets are caught in the updraft of a thunderstorm. These water droplets are lifted higher and higher into the sky until they freeze into ice. Once they become heavy, they will start to fall. If the smaller hailstones get caught in the updraft again, they will get more water on them and get lifted higher in the sky and get bigger. Once they get lifted again, they freeze and fall. This happens over and over again until the hailstone is too heavy and then falls into the ground. Next is the gust front. A gust front is the leading edge of the downdraft of a thunderstorm. It is usually marked by gusty cool winds and sometimes blowing dust. You will feel the wind from the gust from before it starts to rain. Then the updraft. An updraft is a warm column of air that rises within a cloud. If the air is sufficiently moist, then the moisture condenses to become a cumulus cloud. Then the downdraft. It is a sudden descent of cool or cold air to the ground, usually with precipitation and associated with a thunderstorm or shower. We all know that a thunderstorm is very dangerous. That's why here are some of the safety tips that I can tell you, indoors and outdoors, that can help you when you encounter a thunderstorm. If the weather forecast calls for thunderstorms, postpone your trips or activities. Remember the 30-30 rule. After you see lightning, start counting to 30. If you hear thunder before you reach 30, go indoors. Suspend activities for at least 30 minutes after the last clap of thunder. If no shelter is available, crouch low with a little of your body touching the ground as possible. Lightning causes electric currents along the top of the ground that can be deadly over 100 feet away. Stay away from concrete floors or walls. Lightning can travel through any metal wires or bars in concrete walls or flooring. Although you should move into a non-concrete structure if possible, being indoors does not automatically protect you from lightning. In fact, about 1/3 of lightning strike injuries occurs indoors. Avoid water during a thunderstorm. Lightning can travel through plumbing. Avoid electronic equipments of all types. Lightning can travel through electrical systems and radio and television reception systems. Avoid corded phones. However, cordless or cellular phones are safe to use during a storm. Learn and follow these safety rules to keep yourself safe from lightning. That's all, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit on the notification bell down below to get notified whenever I upload a new video.